G'day guys, welcome back to the Devon Too Good investing channel. Today in this video we're going to be performing a net asset value calculation for Prosus. So Prosus is a holding company, and what makes them special is that they own 29% of the tech giant Tencent. And recently there's been a lot of talks about Prosus being a better option to buy over Tencent because it offers a discount to net asset value. So we're going to have a look and see just how big this discount is. So right now we're on Prosus's investor relations website, and they've been kind enough to give us their net asset value, and this number is as of the 31st of December 2021. So as of that date, Prosus had a net asset value of $212 billion, and this is in US dollars. And if we scroll down, we can see that they own a bunch of listed assets, and by far and away their biggest asset is that Tencent stake that they have, and that's worth $162.3 billion as of December 2021. But they also have smaller positions in food delivery company called Delivery Hero. They've got position in Trip.com and a bunch of other small kind of bets, you could call it. And they also have a bunch of unlisted assets which are not available to purchase publicly. And they estimate, or they give a net asset value for these of $39 billion. So if you add that all up, that's how they land at their $212 billion in net asset value. However, a lot has changed since the 31st of December 2021, and currently today is the 7th of April 2022, so I think it is worth updating this list here. So I'm going to jump over to Excel and show you the current discount. So essentially what I've done is I've taken all of Prosus's listed assets and I've listed them here on my Excel spreadsheet, and I've updated the amount of money in USD that Prosus has invested into each of the companies as of the 6th of April 2022. Now we can see that by far and away their largest holding is of course Tencent, and it's crazy. They own $135.68 billion of Tencent stock. And this blows all their other holdings out of the water. You could add all their other holdings up, combine them, and Tencent is still multiple times larger as a position. But you can see that their other positions, they add up to be about $5.5 billion. So if you add that all together, we get a listed assets total of $141.2 billion. And if you remember, on Prosus's website, as of the end of 2021, they had a bunch of unlisted assets too, and they had that listed at $39 billion. However, a lot of business valuations have gone down, and I'm just going to be very conservative here and say that as of today, they're worth only $20 billion. And the crazy thing about it is their CEO, Bob Van Dyke, I believe, he said going out into the future, he believes that their unlisted assets will be worth about $100 billion within sort of the long term. So, hey, I mean, if that ends up happening, this makes this sort of Prosus deal, hey, it makes it even more attractive. But then again, you got to decide for yourself whether that's possible or whether, it's likely to happen. But anyway, I'm going to be conservative here and assume right now that these assets have a value of $20 billion. So if you add those two up, and obviously there's no debt, or the debt is the same size as the cash, so net cash, zero. So if we have a look at the net asset value, that gives us $161.2 billion. So now we've got to compare this to the market cap of Prosus. So the way I did that was I took the shares outstanding and I actually grabbed it from Prosus's investor relations website here, and it says here Prosus has this amount of shares. So this is the number I used. Then price per share, I just got that. That's the price per share in euros at the moment. And currently Prosus has so if we times this price per share by the shares outstanding, this will give us the market cap for Prosus in euros, and that comes out at 70.51 billion. And then if we convert euros to USD, so we're operating in the same currency, this gives us a market cap in USD of 76.94 billion. So then if we can compare the market cap of Prosus to the net asset value, we end up with a 52% discount to net asset value. So pretty much what this means is if you buy Prosus today, you're getting their assets at a 52% discount to what the market currently has them trading at. Now, let's think about some of the reasons why there's a gap here. Well, first of all, as a holding company, there's always going to be some sort of gap to net asset value. The reason for that is that you have a management team who can possibly make bad decisions, such as selling stock or buying stocks at the wrong time, or they might not necessarily be in the best interest of shareholders. However, I believe the CEO of Prosus obviously has a very long-term outlook. He's held Tencent shares, for decades, and let it become this big in the portfolio. But yeah, there's some reasons why that there should be a gap between the market cap and the net asset value. However, I think it's fair to say that there shouldn't be a 52% discount. Usually sort of a 10-15% discount is more warranted, but in my opinion, this here is crazy. And yeah, it's just, look, it makes me want to learn more about Tencent, so that's going to be my next sort of stop. I'm going to be doing some research into Tencent and obviously making some videos about it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed learning what the discount to net asset value of Prosus is right now. Again, it's 52%, if you agree with my assumptions here. So guys, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and have a good one.